Hi everyone, my name is Fanak. I'm the technical manager at Yates Horton. Today's session is about almond crop nutrition strategy and soil health management. At Yates Horton, we cover products from 3 different brands, Yates, OCP, and Seasol. Our website is hortag.com.au. Seasol products are manufactured locally in Australia. The factory is in Tasmania, and we have warehouses around Australia with 2 offices in Sydney and Melbourne. We have territory sales manager in different states. You can contact them through a contact form on the website or finding their contact details on the same page. My phone number is 0488088166 and my email address is farnak.noorbakhsh@seasol.com.au. You can also follow us on our social media platform, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. Today, we talk about nutrition strategy for almond. Balanced nutrition strategy, monitoring macro and micronutrients, seasonal plan, and I'll introduce some of our products that would fit your seasonal plan. Effective nutrition strategies combine soil, water, leaf tests, orchard history, and crop load data for precise insights. Nutrition inputs should be based on tree needs rather than fixed plan to ensure that we apply everything precisely and timely. We have 2 different approach. One of them is short-term and one of them is long-term. Short-term approach cannot replace the long-term one, and long-term one cannot always replace the short-term approach. Short-term approach is when we see some deficiency symptoms and we want to have a quick corrective action. We might have foliar treatment. That doesn't mean that would replace the need for long-term nutrition supply. Also, when we have the long-term soil fertility plan, we are thinking about building the soil with organic matter, proper carbon nitrogen cycle, increasing microbial activity, improving water holding capacity, cation exchange capacity, water infiltration, and all other different factors. So these 2 complete each other, but they don't replace each other. And we need to have both of them in our balanced nutrition strategy. We need to make sure that in decision making program, we consider the history of the orchard, leaf tissue samples, soil analysis, pest and disease management, and irrigation or all other factors that might affect our decision. In terms of monitoring, of course, we can visually observe trees for any sort of symptoms like leaf scorch or any spots or any symptoms of fungal disease, bacterial disease, or nutrient deficiency. But when it comes to confirming that there is a deficiency, we need to have plant tissue samples and soil tissue samples. They don't replace each other, they complete each other. Soil sample is very essential because we need to know what's going on in the soil, what's the soil pH, what's the status of exchangeable cation, what sort of available nutrients we have in the soil. Sometimes the issue is soil pH. Sometimes we have enough nutrients in the soil, but trees cannot uptake them because of wrong pH situation or saturated soil or soil temperature. So we need to have the soil test, and then on top of that, we can have plant tissues test as well to realize what's going on in the soil and if our trees are absorbing all the nutrients that are available in the soil. And then considering these ones with all other factors, we can make the decision. In terms of macro and micronutrients or major and trace nutrients, we have nitrogen that drives canopy growth and reserve accumulation. Potassium supports carbohydrate transport during kernel fill. Calcium is very essential for cell strength and stress tolerance. Magnesium is essential for photosynthesis and chlorophyll production. And trace elements are very essential for almond. Boron and zinc are vital during flavoring. Iron, manganese, and copper can also limit growth in certain soils. So we need to consider a holistic approach to apply all these nutrients in a balanced approach. And we need to make sure that, again, we have the tissue testing and we have the soil test result as well. And we have an integrated approach to have balanced nutrients in the soil and making the right condition for trees to absorb these nutrients. There is a seasonal checklist that you can consider. For example, pre-bloom preparation. You need to validate sampling plans and ensure irrigation systems are ready before the bloom season begins. Bloom and not set monitoring. You need to closely monitor weather, pollination, and early stress signals during bloom and not set periods. Kernel fill and whole speed care. In this stage, you need to review water balance, canopy management, nutrients, hygiene, and prepare for harvest. Post-harvest management, we focus on reserve building and preparations for the next season post-harvest. Key management messages. We need to have consistent monitoring, data-driven decisions, and we need to follow the label directions and regulations. So this is a quick seasonal checklist that can be useful when you want to plan what should be the focus area at each stage. At the Yates Horton Ag, we have a range of products from seaweed extract, biostimulants to organic products and amino range that we discuss them one by one. In this section, I will discuss the main products that you can consider according to your seasonal plan. The first one is Dynamic Lifter, which is composted chicken manure. It's an organic-based pellets and it supplies essential nutrients. It improves soil moisture retention and microbial activity, and it releases nutrients slowly. So when you are preparing the soil prior to the season, you can consider this one, incorporate this into your soil to improve the soil physics, chemistry, and microbiology. The alternative option is Yates AgriBoost Plants that it's also composted chicken manure, a slow release, and it improves moisture retention and microbial activity. Sisal Commercial, it's 100% liquid seaweed extract. It's a unique blend of two brown kelp, Ascophyllum and Divilia, and it comes in two different sizes, 20 liters and IBCs. It has a massive range of benefits for your trees. It can increase the root growth. It can help with nutrient uptake. It can prime your trees for any possible stress that they might experience during the growth stage. They can help your trees with the stress recovery after a stress happens, and you will have better water and nutrient use efficiency with application of Sisal Commercial. The other alternative option would be Acadian 100% soluble seaweed extract. It's from Ascophyllum kelp, and it's 100% soluble, and it has similar benefits. It primes your actually trees for any possible stresses. It helps with the stress recovery. It increases root growth and improves utilization of moisture and fertilizer. It comes in the bags of 20 kilograms and it's a powder form. Estimplex is the other option. It's liquid form, but it's also 100% pure ascophyllum, which is a seaweed extract. It increases crop quality, yield, and hardness. It improves root and shoot growth, and it builds the resilience to stresses, including heat and drought stresses, also high sodium levels in soil. Improves utilization of moisture and fertilizer, and it has a range of major and minor nutrients. It comes in two sizes, 10 liters and 1,000 liters. Trilogy 631 is another biostimulant option. It has 60% seaweed extract, 30% fish hydrolysate, and 10% humate. We talked about seaweed extract and all the benefits of priming our trees with a proper seaweed extract, so our trees might not experience severe stress if that happens. And also, if a stress happens and we apply it afterward, still it helps with the stress recovery. And we are going to have a stronger roots, better microbial activity, better water and nutrient use efficiency. With fish hydrolysate, we are providing our soil and trees with organic nitrogen, amino acids, and peptides that are very essential for healthy growth and stress recovery. Humate is very beneficial and essential for soil structure. It provides the soil with organic matter. It increases the soil microbial activity. It affects cation exchange capacity, water holding capacity, water infiltration, and nutrient uptake. So we have three great ingredients in one product, and this product was designed for soil application because it has humate in it, and we can see all the benefits of humate application when we apply it to the soil. And it comes also in two different sizes, I think more than two sizes if I'm not mistaken. We have 20 liters and IBCs. Trilogy fulvic, it has seaweed extract, fish hydrolysate, and fulvic acid. This product was designed for foliar spray because it has fulvic acid in it, and fulvic acid clyde the nutrients and increase the nutrient uptake by leaves. And also we discussed the seaweed extract and fish hydrolysate in previous slide and all the benefits of that they have. So here as well, we have three great ingredients with enormous range of benefits together in one product. It comes in 20 liters and IBC. Sea plus calcium. We know that calcium is very, very essential for almond, for cell wall integrity, strength, quality. And if we have calcium deficiency and we don't treat it on time, it affects the quality. We might actually have issues with fruits dropping and also not having the yield as we expected. And it makes our actual fruit prone to a range of pests and diseases. So Cysto plus calcium is a very good product if you want to fit it in your seasonal plan and have a foliar spray to provide the calcium for your trees, increase tolerance to adverse environmental conditions, and enhances soil microbial activities. It increases the root growth and enhances flowering. So technically, this product can be used early during our fruit set or kernel fill. We should consider calcium application, and this is one of the options. The other option with higher calcium percentage is AminoGrow Maxi Calcium, which has 12% calcium and 7.6% amino acid based nitrogen. And that amount of nitrogen also assists the uptake of calcium and promote healthy growth and development. This is another option. It's organic certified. It has organoplex technology to enhance plant uptake and assimilation, and it has higher percentage of calcium as well. It comes in the bag of 10 kilograms and 25 kilograms. AminoGrow Maxi Boron 8%. As we discussed, boron is very essential during flowering. So we can't wait to see the boron symptoms and then apply it because it affects our yield drastically. So we need to provide sufficient amount of boron prior to that stage. And this product has 8% boron and 6.4% organic nitrogen in amino acid form. And it's organic certified, and it helps with flower retention, pollen formation, and fruit set. I think it comes in two different sizes, 10 kilograms and 25 kilograms. There are also other products that you can consider. For example, AminoGrow Maxi N7, which is organic certified product with 7% nitrogen. It's amino acid based, and it's liquid form. Alternative option would be AminoGrow Maxi N13, which has 13% nitrogen. This one is also 100% water soluble, and it's powder form. So for nitrogen supply, you can consider either AminoGrow Maxi N7 or AminoGrow Maxi N13. If you want to apply a range of AminoGrow nutrients together, this is the product that you can actually investigate. AminoGrow Maxi Combi. It has 5% iron, 2% manganese, 4% zinc, 1% copper, 0.6% boron, and 0.07% molybdenum. Organic certified, 100% water soluble powder, and it has a very good range of trace elements. It has organoplex technology to enhance plant uptake and assimilation, and it has also 7.4% nitrogen to assist with healthy plant growth. It comes in two sizes, 10 kilograms and 25 kilograms. AminoGrow Maxi Iron with 12% iron and 7.6% nitrogen, organic certified amino acid based product. If you have iron deficiency or the soil condition doesn't let trees to uptake enough amount of iron, you can consider this product in your seasonal plan. AminoGrow Maxi Zinc 12%. This one is also organic certified with 12% zinc and 5.4% nitrogen, and it has it's water soluble powder that helps treat symptoms of zinc deficiency. And we discussed that how important zinc can be for trees, especially if it's deficient. And it might affect the pollination, it might affect the flowering, and we need to consider that in our seasonal plan before we suffer from deficiency symptoms. AminoGrow Manganese 10% is organic certified, amino-based, 10% manganese and 7% nitrogen. And if we have manganese deficiency or plant tissues test shows the deficiency or the soil condition doesn't support proper uptake of manganese by plants or trees, we can consider this application. In terms of soil amendments, we have gypsum and lime. Gypsum is eco-fellow gypsum. It's a fast-acting liquid with 19% calcium and 15% sulfur. And it's a liquid clay breaker. If you have high pH or high exchangeable magnesium, sodium, or potassium, or you have low exchangeable calcium, you need to consider gypsum application because it will increase the calcium level and sulfur level, and it reduces the sodium, magnesium, potassium levels, and it softens the soil, and it breaks the hard clay layers, and it increases the soil aeration and water infiltration. The application rate would be different for different situation. You need to do the soil test and realize what's the soil pH, how much extra exchangeable sodium, magnesium, potassium you have, and how low your exchangeable calcium is. Then you decide about the application rate. The other product is EcoFlow Lime. It's also fast-acting liquid. It has 40% calcium. If the pH is low and you have very low exchangeable calcium, you need to consider lime application because it increases the level of calcium and it adjusts the pH. And the application rate would be different. You need to do the soil test, realize what's the soil pH, how low the calcium is, and how much lime you need to apply. If we want to put everything in a summary, we know that during pre-plant and dormancy, we need to build the soil with organic matter. We need to have soil conditioner, for example, dynamic lifter or AgriBoost that are composted chicken manure, that are good options. And also, we need to prime our trees with seaweed extract to make them stronger and more tolerant to any stress that they might experience. So, Sisal Commercial, Acadian, and Stimplex can be the option that we consider. During bed burst to bloom, we need to support balanced growth and flowering, and we need to correct any trace deficiencies that we might have. During this stage, we can consider AminoGrow Maxi N7 or N13 to supply nitrogen, and we can consider boron and zinc as well because they're very essential for flowering stage. During fruit set to kernel fill, we need to maintain the nitrogen supply, but we don't want to provide extra nitrogen. We want to also focus on calcium, potassium, and trace elements. So we have a range of products to consider. We have Sisal Plus Calcium, we have AminoGrow Maxi Calcium, we have AminoGrow Maxi Combi, we have AminoGrow range for individual trace elements as well. And again, we can consider Sisal Commercial Trilogy 631 or Trilogy Full Week for stress recovery and improving the soil condition and nutrient uptake. Post-harvest, we focus on rebuilding the reserves and feeding the soil and preparing them for next season. During this stage, we can consider Dynamic Lifter, AgriBoost products, or Sisal Commercial. On our website, you can access technical brochures for every single products that we discuss. Technical brochures explain the benefits of application, the typical analysis of the product, application rates, dilution rate, safety, and other tips that you need to consider. It has also information about which products you can mix and which product you should not mix together. On top of that, on the website, we have trial scientific articles, time-lapse clips that they show how our products work. And we have some technical brochure specifically for stress management or post-harvest situation. And if you want to get a copy of them, you can contact us or you can browse our website to have a copy of them. Thank you so much for your time and your attention. This session was for crop nutrition and soil health management for almond. I hope you found it helpful. The previous session was just general information about almond orchards, and the next session would be about pests and diseases. Thank you so much for your time, and we would like to receive your feedback and your suggestion for future sessions. Thank you.